In life, there are moments when it feels like the walls are closing in from every direction. Challenges rise, fear builds up, and it seems as if every hope has faded. At such times, many people believe it's the end of the road. But what if that ending is actually the start of a brand new chapter? That's the twist life often hides from us. What feels like the finish line might just be the beginning of something remarkable. Most people give up when things get tough, but a few stand firm, refusing to lose sight of their purpose. And it's those few who go on to write their names in history. Once, in the heart of a dense forest, a thirsty deer roamed tirelessly in search of water. The scorching sun beat down on its back, and its throat felt dry as dust. Hours passed, yet not a single drop of water was found. Finally, drained and weary, the deer rested beneath a tall tree, its hope beginning to fade. Just then, the faint sound of flowing water reached its ears, a river. Its heart filled with new energy as it sprinted toward the sound, breaking through the bushes until it stood before a wide, sparkling river. The sight brought tears of relief. The deer felt as though life itself had returned. With joy, it bent down to drink from the cool, refreshing water. But just as it was about to take its first sip, it sensed danger nearby. From the right, the rustle of leaves revealed a hunter, bow raised, eyes fixed. To the left, a lion crouched silently, waiting for the right moment to strike. And behind, a fierce forest fire crept closer, swallowing everything in its path. For a moment, the deer froze. Danger was everywhere, death seemed certain. But then, instead of running aimlessly, it made a calm decision. It thought, if this is the end, I'll at least quench my thirst before it comes. And so, the deer lowered its head and drank. Just then, nature took an unexpected turn, dark clouds rolled in, and rain began to pour. The fire fizzled out in seconds. The hunter, startled by the sudden storm, lost control of his aim, and his arrow struck the lion instead. Enraged, the lion leapt toward the hunter, and in the chaos, both disappeared into the forest. When the deer finally looked up, peace had returned. The hunter was gone. The lion was nowhere to be seen. The fire was out. The river still flowed quietly, and the deer stood safe, its thirst finally quenched. This story reminds us of something deeply important. Just like the deer, we all face moments when problems close in from every direction, financial worries, emotional struggles, fears of failure. But panic only makes things worse. When everything feels out of control, the smartest move is to stay calm, think clearly, and keep your focus where it belongs, on your goal. The deer could have run wild in fear, it could have jumped into the river or dashed into the fire. But it didn't. It stayed true to one simple purpose, to drink water. And that focus saved its life. Similarly, when we keep our minds steady amid chaos, life often finds a way to clear the path for us. Every storm passes, every fire dies down, and every threat fades away, but only if we have the courage to hold our ground. Success doesn't come to those who fear what others think, it comes to those who continue their work quietly and consistently. So, keep believing, keep moving, and never let panic guide your choices. One day, your persistence will turn heads, and the same world that doubted you will stand in admiration. If this story inspired you, share it with others who might need hope today. Subscribe and stay tuned, because every story carries a new lesson, and we'll keep bringing them to you, one at a time.